Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on this post-match show after Dundee 3, Rangers 4 at Dens Park is the one and only Albert. Evening, Albert.
Evening, Paul. How are you?
Aye, mate. God, they put us through the ringer. An uneventful game at Dens Park.
At least we won, mate. We finally got a victory up there.
Aye, we've not won the last two. We were up there. The time before that was 5-0, I think. But listen, mate, we didn't get off to a good start. A bad goal. If people criticise Tav, yeah, I get it, it was his man, but I thought it was an excellent clip by the boy. But the whole start was sloppy up until we gave away the corner kick, mate, yeah?
Aye,
I think it was Rashid and Yilmaz that get caught in the midfield, mate.
Aye, I mean, that was their ploy. They were just waiting to pick you off, just get in and pick you off. And we walked straight into their trap, and we played their game. The game they wanted to play, that's the game we played. But the first goal, I agree with you, mate. Tab's more interested in wrestling with a player. If he just concentrate on the player and the ball, he gets to the ball first. He's supposed to get to the ball first, but it's good. Don't take it in the way for his finish.
I thought it was a decent finish, mate.
It was a good finish.
I thought, listen, I get Tav will be criticised. It rightly so, because it's his man. But I thought for him, and by the way, I thought that boy Murray's always been a decent player since we've seen him as a young boy. I think he could have played at a higher level. I know he's been about for a long time and age is against him now, but I think he could have done better in his career. But anyway, a good finish. So we didn't start very well. 1 minute, 20 seconds or something like that, all bare, and then it just went from bad to worse, let's be honest.
It was bad, mate. It was the first half was bad. Well, not all the first half, but most of the first half was bad. It was bad. Let's call it. It's bad, really, really bad. And they just kept. One time we couldn't clear the ball. We just can't get the ball away. We couldn't get it up the park. Just get it clear of your goal, and it just kept building up pressure.
And then I think it was Desser's first chance, mate. He come through. He's in maybe 8 yards for goal, gone wide, mate. Well, I know he's got the boys sort of up against him. I don't think it's a sitter, but I think he should hit the target. Yeah. So then, what an eventful match she had. So we had moments with it being fantastic. Then, with the ball gets back to Jack Butland, he puts it out for a goal, a shy for a pass for Sterling.
Under no pressure.
Under no pressure, mate. Yeah, and then they take the wrong throw. It's a bagatelle when we've got a chance. We don't clear it. The ball breaks, it goes back in. Boy plays it down and run me through like Butland's then, mate.
As I say, he's a cake bag, mate. He's watching the players. He's fear case that they come in and clatter him. He takes his eye off the ball. That's what's happening, mate. And he's done it before. It's not the first time. He's done it a few times.
That's a once in a season error, isn't it? No once a month error.
I mean, I would say it's once in a career error. No, I mean that one. That's what I would say. That is keeper. I mean, it's a nothing ball. Just collect the ball. That's all he needs to do. Just collect the ball. Look at his arms. It hits the top of his chest, mate, and his arms are down at his hips. What was he thinking about? I don't understand what he's thinking about. But I know that he's looking at them. He's not looking at the ball. He's looking at the players, and he's fear case they come in. Sometimes that's why the goalkeeper's crazy, because they don't care usually. The good ones don't care. They're concentrating the ball and to make a save. That's what they concentrating. But he doesn't. Bang, back, 2-0.
So we're 2-0 down. You know, and then we get a lifeline when the boy scores their own goal. By the way, what a finish, wasn't it?
Aye, oh, definitely, mate. He's you can't argue it. No. Oh dear. I'm going to sum this up in one word at the end of it. We'll sum it up. You'll give a word, one word. You can have one and I'll have one. I've got mine already sorted out, mate.
All right, okay, I'll wait for that. Then we've had moments, opportunities. They were all funny Dessers, the one where he hit the goalie and other moments he had the header. I thought it was a decent effort, the header, so he was involved in every near enough attack. I think the final stats, he had 12 efforts in goal, which is remarkable for one player. You can't say he doesn't find the opportunities. So we goes in 2-1 at half time. It makes changes. You could have started anywhere. I don't think any of the back five had a good game in the first half, and 6 if you include the goalie. I thought Barron was non-existent. Young Diamande, he didn't have a good game. Raskin was a pick of the bunch, but he wasn't nowhere near the levels he's been. And Igaman and Dessers, it didn't quite work for me, and even though we made enough chances. So we changed it.
Dessers will no pass to Egerman. Let's get this straight. He doesn't want to play with that boy. It's blatantly obvious. Anyway, carry on, mate.
I don't think Dessers can pass the ball great, mate, if I'm honest. But anyway, so we made changes. We changed the shape. We go to a back four. And we look slightly better. And we've had moments that we gets a goal chopped off. It went to VAR. And we've talked about this before. I don't think that was the goals that VAR was there to chop off. It was there to chop off the howlers. But listen, it was a millimetre offside or whatever it was with the lines. So some you win, some you lose, But anyway, we lost it. So we never got the equaliser. They got up apart and scored, mate. I don't think Butlin's great. He's played down the left-hand side, continuing being poor down there the whole match. Suter, Balogun, Jeffrey, Yilmaz, all of them who were playing at that side of the park at times were poor. I don't think Stirling was great neither, if I'm honest. But anyway, we're 3-1 down, and you're thinking...
Wait a minute, before we get 3-1 down, they missed the sitter. Before the Dessers scored, the offside, they missed an absolute sitter, mate. An absolute sitter.
Aye, 2 yards, aye. We went literally right up at part, and Dessers scored for it, mate, and obviously it could have went 2 each when it should have been 3-1 to them. Aye, it was a sitter for them, and I think it was... I can't remember if Jeffrey was on by then, but somebody gave the ball cheaply away, and then he played it in. But just didn't play well. I thought the game, young Rice, I don't think he looks ready. I really don't. So we're 3-1 down. Tav comes forward. Got to see Albert. Great hit, good finish, wasn't it?
Oh, beauty, absolute beauty. Never had a good game, Tav, but he never stopped trying. I'll give him that. And that was a beauty, mate. I'm just saying.
Never had a good game with the ball bouncing about. But he got a goal and an assist, which is mental, isn't it?
It's nuts, mate. It's absolutely nuts. It's you go explain it. I can't explain it. Because I'm saying when we played 3 at the back, he looked better 3 in the back, defending lines. He didn't, And I'm saying he doesn't go forward now.
Well,
so his attack, he goes up there and scores a worldie.
He was playing in the wing back position, no?
Aye.
When he played well, he played in the right of the 3, didn't he?
Aye. Like centre half, right off.
Aye.
Right side of it.
That made it 3-2, and it's like a basketball game. Going for end to end, we've got moments. I didn't think Hadji anything to play enough. The deal with touches, and then Tom Lawrence is another good goal, mate. We know he's a good football player. We know he can strike a ball. We've known that for the day we've seen him. But he's now getting fitness when his contract's up. Right, no comment. But it was a good goal, mate.
Aye, it was a good goal, mate. It was a cleanly struck. Beauty, absolutely. In fact, the 3 of them were beauties. The 3 goals we scored this time. But that was nice. That's about. He came on and done that, and that's about all he done. But it's enough. It's enough.
And then they hit the post. My boy Murray hit the post. And we're into the last few minutes, and the boy who, when they celebrate when they scored a goal against a certain team, he does a ball back, and Dessers, arguably one of his harder chances, puts the ball in the net. 4-3 to the Rangers with 90 odd minutes on the clock, Albert.
Go figure. You got to laugh at the guy. I mean, I'm just looking at him going, see, we were 3-1 down. So I'll be honest with you, I'm saying to myself, man of the match. Our conversation is going to be who was the worst at the players today. That's what I thought the conversation was going to end up before it went 4-3 and before we get back into the game, because it wasn't good, mate. But there you are, Dessers misses all 8 chances and then scores, I would say, the hardest one.
Aye, arguably, mate, arguably. You know, so 4-3, and even then we contrived to give them another half a chance between Tav and Jeffday, yeah.
Stupid play, mate. Stupidity beyond belief.
Aye. You know, so 4-3 in a bizarre game. So what's your word?
Shambles. Total shambles. And that's your performance today. I know you're all happy with the game and it was good to watch and all that, but that was a shambles. An absolute shambles. They could have scored 9 and Fox said it himself. 9 each. They could have scored 9 and we could have scored 9. It was a shambles, mate. Shocking performances all over the place.
I don't think. I mean, Dessers might get pass marks for he gets the winners. I don't think
any pass mark with me.
Maybe Raskin, but nobody on that part for us with Suter, Tav, Rumas, Jeffday, Sterling, Rice, yeah. None of them. And I'm talking pass marks. Yeah, they didn't get pass marks.
If MD's under the impression that we'll get some decent defenders, think again, by the way. We've said we need 2 centre-halves. I'm saying we need a goalkeeper, 2 centre-halves just to start with. That game proved that today. I mean, Suter went to the left side of the fence and just fell apart, basically. He won a few headers and done what he had today, and then he gets caught in possession. He's bringing the ball to defence and caught in possession, and they're through again. You're going, this is mental. This is just mental. Then we play ourselves into trouble. How many times, mate? How many times did we play ourselves? Look, giving them chance after chance after chance, you're saying. This is an absolute shambles. What are we doing here? What do they think of the sidelines? What are they looking at? They see different for us? Because I'm going, it's not a matter of time before they keep scoring or score again and score again. And you're looking at 3-1 up. Did you actually think we were coming back into that game? Because it didn't look like it to me.
I thought there would be more goals, mate. But when you say there'll be more goals in the game, you're not saying it'd just be for us.
Aye.
That makes sense.
Aye. But me pick a man of the match? No, I couldn't pick a man of the match in that game. I really can't.
That's fair, mate. I get it. Right, we'll get the phone lines open, mate.
Oh, aye. We'll hear what's going to be said.
Aye. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
We discussed the goalie before the show, mate, and you made your views clear, mate, and I think you've been proved to be correct, mate.
Oh, he has to go, mate. He really has to go. We can't afford going forward to have him in the goals. If you really can't, mate, because there's going to come a time that we're going to have to need him, and he's going to make the mistakes in a really important game. He's already done it in cup finals. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's done it in Old Firm games. He's done it in Aberdeen games. He's done it in important games all over the place, mate. He's had some good games. I'm not going to say he's entirely hopeless, but before he came into form, I came out and said that he's the worst keeper in 30 years that I've seen at Rangers, and we've seen some bad ones in the dark times and in the banter years. And I'm saying he's heading towards the worst keeper I've seen in 30 years. And then he gets this bit of form, and I went, oh, you gave him 2 man of the matches, which he deserved. Let's be honest. Let's be fair to him. He did deserve them. And then he goes out and puts a performance like that in the day. You're saying, good grief. I mean, did he make any saves today? Do you remember him making any saves? Because I don't think I do remember making any saves.
The one right at the death.
Aye, right. So he did. But hopeless, mate. He doesn't instill confidence in me at all. I don't think he instilled confidence in that back line either. Because no for me. Sorry, mate. No for me.
I'm struggling to put up a defence on him.
I don't like saying it, and I wish the guy would just be a brilliant keeper. I really do. He's got all the attributes to be a brilliant keeper, but he's bar one, bottle, He's no get any bottle, mate. He'll no fly in. Seeing he ran out again and get caught in the no man's land, the boy lobs him. I'm saying to myself, you're getting sent off. I thought that referee was going to pull that back. Give a foul and send
If
him.
the boy takes a run on me, he's getting sent off, didn't he?
Aye, definitely. When he hits him, definitely.
Aye.
But I thought, they'll find a reason to send him off for this. Watch this, a violent play or whatever, because he did clatter him. He clattered him. The boys already get the shot away, and he clatters him. And I was like, out of the bar. I was like, I seen that buddy shouting for it, and I went, here we go. So he's going off. He's going to go up. But thank God they didn't send him off, because you're saying that's all we need. I thought Diamandi, there's a fault in that boy's attitude at times, mate. There really is. You see him after about 60, 70 minutes, something happened and he just sat in the ground, he wouldn't get up, and I'm going, well, what's up with you? Aye, all right, you didn't make me a fool, you didn't get it. But you need to get up. You need to start, but you didn't, mate. Somebody needs to have a word in that boy's ear. You can't do what he's doing. That's no right, mate. And he's greeting and moaning and shouting and bawling, and you're getting it. Aye, all right, he's getting pulled and shoved and banged and hit and all this all over the place. That's Scottish football. That's Scottish football. You can't handle that. You can't be here. I like Diamandi. I think there's talent there, but I'm bringing his attitude into question at times, mate. Yeah, he's up too easy.
The one, I mean, listen, I've said that maybe Dessers will get 5.25, or maybe just 5, because of the amount of efforts he made and the opportunities. Some of them were decent play up until the finish, and he gets a winner. So I'll give him an extra mark for that. But the rest of them were under 5. But I just, when I watched
I'd give Desser 1, mate. 1, and I give him 1 just for the goal, the winning goal. That's it. That's all he's getting, mate. They chances he missed, mate. Any half decent striker puts at least half of them away, mate. I'm not saying he scores them all, but he puts at least half of them away. There was ones there that weren't their difficult chances, mate. Anyway, I mean, I heard the Boyd talking off time saying he just stroke it into the corner. Well, I don't know what he's trying to hit. And Boyd's saying he's not even a venomous strike. It's one of the careful strikes that I better get a good strike on there. I know what he's talking about. See if that was Defoe or Roof or anything, they'd have walked off there scoring at least 4 or 5 goals, mate. Easy, scoring 4 or 5.
Maybe. I get that. But what I was going to say, he wasn't the guy who frustrated me the most, particularly in the first half. I thought young Yilmaz was appalling, mate. Appalling.
Oh, dreadful. I thought you'd get hooked at half time. I'm surprised to see him coming back.
I don't know if it would the boys like Diamandi will mention Yilmaz, because of when the game was played so late in the afternoon or the early evening kick-off. I don't know if the fasting's affecting them, I don't know, mate. I really don't know. But I thought the two of them, I agree with Diamandi. I thought he was poor. But also, we can't throw that line to Conor Barron, because I thought he looked a boy who was so much at his depth as well, mate.
It was especially the first half. The only first half you get to about it. He was in it. He was anonymous, as was Diamandi and as was Raskin. The whole match was anonymous. But there's another one with Agaman that I don't get right. They feed him and then they take him off. I'm saying myself, that's mental. What are you saying? And I didn't think he should get taken off, to be honest with you, man. I like watching him and Danilo together. But they feed him and then take him off. You're going, why did you not keep him on the bench? Let his time for the Ramadan to finish, then feed him, then bring him on. Why are you letting him run about hungry? I mean, it's not. I'm saying this doesn't make any sense. You start with Danilo.
You should start with Jeff Day as well.
Aye, exactly. You know what I'm saying, mate? It's just, I don't know. If you're going to honour these religious beliefs and all that, which is fine, it's fair enough. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But you've got to think smart about it and go, well, why you get them run about hungry? Feed them and then take them off. That's mad. That is totally mental. Keep them on the bench. Let the time go. Then let them have something to eat. Then bring them on as a substitute. Anyway, that's just. But it's a shambles. The whole thing was a shambles today, mate. And Ferguson and his team need to take some blame for this, mate. That was a shambles. I know you're saying it's a great game and it was exciting and all that. But the game doesn't mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything, does it? Because everybody's chalked to league anyway. But imagine that was a game at mean. You wouldn't be saying that then. You'd be like, We were lucky to get away with it. And I'll tell you another one. See that goal they scored in the first half, and we get a foul for with Ridvan. That wasn't a foul, mate. We got away with one there. That was them to go 3-0 up.
I'll tell you what, Butland didn't look good at that either, did he?
No. It was a good strike with the boy, but I would expect my keeper to save that. But anyway, we got away with it anyway. They gave a foul, but I don't think it was a foul.
No, that just summed up Ridvan's performance, mate. I thought he was absolutely abysmal. But don't get me wrong, he wasn't alone, but there's sometimes it frustrates you putting the ball at the park. The same with Dejon Sterling. I'm beginning to think he is just a midfield destroyer, mate. I don't know about the back, mate. He's always likely to get caught, isn't he? I don't know what you think.
He wasn't good. He done one thing. He tracked back and got his toe into the boy, the winger when there was a breakaway. Again, through one of your long throws. By the way, long throws, where did they come? All of a sudden, we're setting teams up over in long throws. It's mad. It happens to us, I'm telling you. But anyway, apart from that, he done it Sterling now. He's slowly but surely. I'm beginning to start to slide away from him and going, nah. Waiting until you get fit and all this, and then if you actually see him, you go, no, I don't know, son. I don't know. He doesn't do enough for me in a game. He doesn't command enough respect in the game, and he doesn't do enough. If he's playing right back, nobody gets by him. Man. It's difficult, and he's good in corner kicks, both boxes, but he's none of these things, mate. We're all just seem to be happy to get him on the park and fit. That seems to be the prerequisite for us liking a player now.
Aye. And we'll talk about young Bailey Rice. I don't think he influenced the second half at all, mate. He can pass him, but we can see that, mate. I don't think he influenced that at all.
Well, I think when they brought him on, I think he brought the two substitutes on that actually weakened the team. It didn't look right to me at all. The midfield just disappeared in that second half. It was, as you said, it was a game of basketball. It's back and forth. I know the weather's got something to do with it as well, because I think it was quite windy. So you've got to cut a bit of slack for that as well, I suppose. But there wasn't any brains on the part, mate. They were doing some crazy, stupid things. Especially when we go 4-3 up, and you go, right, we're a European team. We know how to see a game out. No, that game we didn't. I don't know what we're trying to do. You go, what are you doing? Giving them an opportunity to pull right on you, passing the ball about and letting them do angles to cut the ball off or get enough pressure on your players. You're going, we don't do this. The ball goes up the park, goes into corners. You get fouls, you get shies. You do what the other thing. No, it's no the day. No, just shambles, mate. Total shambles.
Yes.
No matter how much you enjoy that, you've got to be honest about it, mate. It was a shambles. That's right. I see it. You see it different.
Exciting shambles. I get all that. I mean, you don't need two good teams to have a good game, because a good game, and that if that's your level, and that's poor, mate, and that's the truth, And then once again, mate, over the 2-week break, which was a constant gripe, it's been under a few managers now, mate, and we cannot get it together. All right, we won the game, I accept that, and if it was a league title we were going for, you wouldn't be batting an eyelid. But however, when you put that performance again when we've had a break, mate, there's something not right. It's happening too often.
Well, that's what I said to Southside the other day. I says, we've never actually got to the bottom of this, and it's been happening for years now. It's not just this season, it's happened for years. It was a winter break. Every time we come back, we fall apart. Then it was the international stuff and the World Cup stuff and all that, and we come back, we fell apart again. And now we've done it again. They're a week. They've got a week after. Most of them got a week after. The ones, the international boys didn't, obviously, but the rest of them did. And they come back and look worse than they were when they come back to pre-season. I don't know what's going on, mate. I really don't know what's going on. But somebody needs to find this out, what's happening here.
I get it, mate. I get it. I'm so disappointed in the performance, mate. And I'll tell you why. I just thought we had a bit of confidence. We played some decent teams the last few games and should have took a lift for it. But now when you look at it, if you take the last 3 games, we've conceded 7 goals, Albert. We've
not got a defence. Oh dear. we've got a defence, and look, thank God the forwards are scoring. And we won the day. Let's be honest, we won the day, and that's great. That is great. So, but I'll tell you one thing: it's a shambles. You don't win league titles like this. You really don't. You've got to build something better than this. This is shocking. This is you've got a centre forward that's had 12 chances a day, and he takes one. Oh, come on. No, I'm not wearing that one, mate. I'm not wearing that at all. You've got a midfield that basically, Lorne scored, didn't he? And Tab scored, he's a right back. But the midfield, from an attack point of view, non-existent, mate. Totally non-existent. And we looked at the team, we did say that at the beginning with Cherny not being in the team. It's a lack of creativity in the team. And that's the way it proved. There's Cortez sitting in the bench, and he got a chance. I was actually even surprised they brought Danilo on, who I thought done all right, by the way.
He's got brains, Danilo, hasn't he?
Aye. Got football brain, mate. You're right there.
Aye, he's got brains. You know. Yeah. I thought Hadji was poor when they came on, mate.
He was just intent and trying. He's just intent to try to score the winner, and he'd be the star. That's what he's intent. I mean, come on. But he gets by the guy twice on the wing, and I'm saying, well done. And he fires it one across. But you're sitting saying, is that the right one? But Dessers were trying to get on the end of it, and it was too hard for him. I didn't think that was the right pass to try and make, because it was looking impossible, wasn't it? After you see it and he's done it, it looks impossible. I suppose when he's at the time, it looked a good choice, but at the end up, you're going, nah, that was the wrong choice, mate. But anyway, it's here. But I agree with you, didn't have a good game.
No, but they did it, mate. They did it, you know. If I'm honest, you know.
Can I come in there?
Yes, Fox.
Well, I'm the opposite of you, mate. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I think that's what football's all about. We had times of hear 'em, scare 'em, and times of excitement, and we eventually won the game. And I think you're being a wee bit unfair to Dundee. I thought their front three of Tiffany, Murray, and Ada Winmy were absolutely terrific in the first half. Never gave our defence a minute. Two of them scored cracking goals, mate. Cracking goals. And we'd have been happy about it. And as for Dessers, yes, he misses sitters. But if that was Butland in goal and he was saving the shots for Dessers, we'd be on here giving him 10 out of 10. I think that's one of the best games I've watched all season for excitement. And I wished every game was like that. I would pay £100 for a ticket for that game today, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was exciting, Fox, but do you think we played well?
Well, you've got to give some credit to Dundee, mate. They scored, I think it was 4 goals against United, didn't they, in their derby game? Everybody, and even our manager came out earlier today and said, we know how they're going to play. Well, did you, Barry? Well, you get a shock because they never sat back. They attacked us very off and put us off our game. And I give a lot of credit to Dundee, and I give us as much credit for clawing our way back into the game, scoring great late goals. And for me, Taverner's goal and Lawrence's goals were terrific strikes, as was Tiffany's, and I can't remember the other boy that scored, but Murray, aye. And he's a very underrated player, that Murray, mate. I think he scored about 14 league goals, and never mind all round. He must be up there near the top of the charts with a goal. And as I say, I enjoyed the game, and I hope everybody that watched it on the telly and the guys that were at it thoroughly enjoyed it as much as I did.
I never said it wasn't exciting. All better, in you come.
Oh, it was exciting, but it was a shambles, mate. Still stay to that. It's a shambles. I'm talking from a Rangers point of view. I don't care how Dundee played. I just look at us. I'm only interested in us, mate. And from my point of view, we were a shambles, a complete and utter shambles. And their forwards were playing well, in my opinion, in Fox, is because we were letting them. Our defenders were all over the place, mate. Out of position, letting the ball bounce. Many times they let the ball bounce, especially Redvan. He was letting the ball bounce, losing headers. It's mental, mate. It was just mental defending. It was poor. As a game of football to watch, I agree. Exciting. Very exciting. Wish all games were like that as well. That'd be great to watch. But you've got to look at it and say, what happened there? There wasn't any great football getting played the other day, mate. That was just kick and rush football. That was nothing to do with quality or technique. In fact, I marked that down. Our technique was poor. All kept bouncing up half as we were never the ball under control. You're struggling. Aye, they done great to come back. Of course they did. But Dundee are not a great team. I'm thinking we're trying to build a good team here, and that there wasn't a good team, and it wasn't a good team performance. I think it was a shambles, complete and utter. Aye, good goals. Tavernier's goal was a beauty. Geelong's beauty. Desser's goal eventually when he got it was a cracker as well. But I'm telling you, if you were playing a half decent team, real good team today, half decent team today, that they won that game, we'd have got beat today. I don't think Dundee are a good team. They've got some good, tricky players, but we made them look very, very, very good. When, honest to God, they're the easiest team to defend against, and they're the easiest team to score against, let's be honest, because Dessers had 12 chances a day, mate. 12. That's not a sign of a good team. You're playing a good team. That's bad finishing. That's no good defending. That's bad finishing.
I'd agree with you there. I thought both defences were pretty good, but their midfield, Robertson, Sailor, and the boy Mulligan played well against our midfield, mate. And I think everybody's forgetting, I think there was a 40-mile-an-hour wind up there today. So conditions weren't great for any of the two sides. And to produce a game like that, as I said earlier, I was happy. I was jumping up and down when Dessers scored that goal, mate. Absolutely jumping up and down.
I get that, folks. I get that. But we can't come on and say that there was passages I played at Sulky. I get your thing about the conditions also. I mean, but then we've got to be smarter as well. When you're playing against high wind or you're playing against wind, you don't want your centre half stalling on it. And particularly in that first half, the amount of times Suter and Balogun were slow on the ball and then get caught in the ball was you're just getting opposition opportunities to score goals, and it was all sometimes we're in doing, you know. That was some of my frustration. And then when we were playing the ball, our midfield were that deep. Aaron, Raskin, and Diamandi was trying to get in front of him a bit, but there was nothing. So there was no gap. There was no midfielding up to the forward. It was like a basketball game at times. Maybe that was the one, you know. And I grant you, it was exciting. It was end to end. That's what a basketball does to you. But there was no control and no real football for us. Nice passes at times for chances to Dessers. Egerman in the first half, slide rule passes to him, make them give him opportunities. And then he had obviously, I can't remember who played it when the one that was offside. Do you remember who played that ball when was it Raskin?
It was Egerman.
Was it Egerman again? Aye. So there was passes. Passes were nice, but controlled play, quality, decent defending, right decisions, taking the conditions into account. Never seen any of that today, folks, honestly. But listen, pleased with the result, of course. 3-1 down, you won 4-3. You're going to be pleased all day long, Albert.
Of course, mate, aye. Really, honestly, aye, happy with that. But you've got to look at the performance. That's all I'm doing is just looking at the performance. But aye, it was a game of football. Exciting. Some really good goals on it. Both sides, some really good goals. But I total shambles. A sharp, from your point of view, we talked about Dundee, but from your point of view, a shambles. One of the things that's concerning me, every time they come down, the right-hand side or the left-hand side, there's somebody free at the back post nearly every single time. And I don't mean slightly, I mean miles opened. If they're a decent midfielder who's got a brain in his head, he switches that ball, they're right through again, time and time and time again. And that's the thing I'm looking at going, what are we doing here? How did we get ourselves into this shape? But anyway, we win the game. That's the most important thing, mate. We win the game.
Fox, what did you make of Dessers? Is he the biggest enigma? You know, he has all the chances and he gets the winner. You know, when you think about it, the script was written for him, wasn't it?
Aye, but at the same time, you say there's no good football. We created the openings for him to miss. Well, would you say miss him? I thought the keeper had a few really good saves against him. And got himself in good positions. And I thought Egerman created the only two chances we had in the first half, really, when he slipped two perfectly placed balls into Dessers. And there was wee bits of nice football in the game. I'm not saying everybody was brilliant. I'd have given the whole team a 3 out of 10 in the first half, and they'd be lucky to get that. But the late push and getting under Clement, mate, we'd have just lay down and be beat there. People say there's nothing to play for. The longer we delay them lifting that title, the better. Every game matters to me.
Anyway, we've been joined with Kilmarnock. Evening, Kilmarnock.
Good evening, lads. That game was as bizarre as that KFC advert, wasn't it? See the state of that? With the big egg and all that? The guy getting dipped in the water? At the end of your what's the advert all about?
There is other times I could fried chicken available. Carry on.
Well, got there in the end, just. But again, I thought it was an awful game. You know what I mean? I was brilliant. Got the win in the end. 10 misses with Dessers and gets the winner. Fair play to him. But I just thought Sterling was red rotten. Ridvan, which you've already covered, was rotten. I didn't think doing the subs. We had done the subs at half time because we got that lucky goal back, and we were kind of in ascendancy. And I thought you put it at the same team just to keep at them, but he brought 2 on, didn't he? So Barry's still not a man for me. You know what I mean? I think I've not wanted to phone up and be negative after the game at the Piggery and the Fenerbahce, but I just think we've got lucky. You know what I mean? The Old Firm game, I thought again he took too long to make his subs. You're going, they're all tiring. You need to make subs. They get back in the game, and we done big man brilliant goal at the end. Fenerbahce, I can see why he's for the first kick of the ball. The whole game was slowed down, and then again Neil butters in the fucking, excuse my language, but the proverbial, you know what I mean? So and again it's but I'm glad we've won. I'm glad we get through Europe. I'm glad we beat them, you know what I mean? Obviously. And if we put performances and keep getting by the bit that we need to get by, then I'll take it. You know what I mean? Aye, almost to Hibs, as far as I'm concerned now. You know what I mean? But aye, it was a good game for a neutral. Sky got it right, didn't they? 5:30, and we got it back. You know what I mean? That's what we can do. 3 points. I think it was Fox that said it. Just as long as we delay them winning as much as we can, that's all we can do in it. Because the team sold the jerseys earlier on in the season, but we a lot of the performances. As I say, onwards to Hibs. 3 points in it. Back to Ibrox. Hope we can get a win there for a change.
Aye, Alba.
Aye, exactly, mate. Let's just keep moving on. But delaying them is one thing, but it makes no difference to me. That it's great to do it, but does it really make any difference? No, I mean, losing the league by 1 point or 40 points, mate, it's no difference, mate. You've lost the league, and delaying it doesn't mean anything. You've just delayed it. It's just annoying them, but you've not won the league. It's winning the league, and I'm looking at that performance today and the organisation the day of that, and saying that is never going to win a league, never in a million years. That team's never going to win a league. We need to improve. We need to get it improved. And I'm no too. Ferguson's going and fighting, but I'll hear him that.
I'll cut across you, Rob. I think we've been joined by Chris. Evening, Chris.
Hi, lads. How you doing?
All right, mate. You?
Aye, good, thanks. Can you hear me all right? I'm just driving back from the game.
Aye, we can hear you no bad, mate. We can hear you no bad. Carry on.
Good. Thanks for taking my call, lads. I've been listening for a good 12 years, and I just thought I'd give you a ring. I think at the start of the show there, you've been a bit negative. I kind of agree with Fox, to be honest. We've been asking Rangers for quite a long time now to go to these grounds like Dens Park and grind out a result. So I'm really pleased tonight. I think obviously the performance wasn't great, but if we were going for a league, for example, you'd be saying we grind it out and it's a decent performance. So I'm pleased. I think Barry Ferguson's doing well, and I think we can be quite negative at times as Rangers fans.
Oh, listen, mate. When people are going on opinions, I think it was a strange performance for us. Scored 4 goals, could have scored more goals. Lost 3 goals and could have lost more goals, you know. I'm happy with the win, mate. I'm not happy with the performance.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I just think that since Barry's come in, he's had some good results. We've been crying out for like these sort of results away from home. I mean, sometimes what more do we want? We want silky football that's attractive to watch, but I mean, he's doing good. So yeah, no criticism of you guys whatsoever. I just think we can be a bit negative at times. And
No,
I think
we get it, mate. We understand it. I mean, away from home, Kilmarnock, Fenerbahce, Parkhead, and now Dundee, mate. You know, if you take the first part of the season, we took 1 point out of the 9 in the league. Yeah, and we've now took 9 out of 9 away from home. So the stats all there are saying they must be doing something right, but we've lost 2 goals. We've lost 2 goals at Kilmarnock. We've lost 2 goals at Fenerbahce at home in between, but we've lost 2 goals at their place, and we've lost 3 goals at Dundee. You know, so but there's
2
always
goals in Motherwell, 2 goals at St Mirren.
Aye, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. So there you
I
go.
appreciate that. I mean, I'm a season ticket holder. I go home and away. Like I say, I'm driving back now.
Aye.
But I just think it's all about attitude for me. It's about attitude and desire at Rangers. You know yourselves, you have been watching Rangers longer than me, but all we want to see is a bit of attitude and a bit of grit. And I think, although it wasn't great to watch, they kept going till the very end. They scored that winner in injury time. So I agree with Fox. I'm pleased with that. And like Fox says as well, we don't accept anything less as Rangers fans. We keep going till the end. So every game counts. I don't care if the league's done. We go and we expect the best from our team. And I think, although it wasn't great to watch, they've ground it out. So it's about attitude for me, and you can see a marked improvement in that, I think.
I think young boy Raskin's got a lot to do with that. Kilmarnock, you come in then, Albert.
I don't think Raskin had his one of his best games, but Barron, he was quite poor, wasn't he? Just again, we have to pick a man of the match, really. I suppose you get to Dessers for all the tries and getting the winner. But I don't know how else you get to it. It was just there was no really any outstanding player. The team were a bit disjointed, I thought, and I think it was Albert said we need. He says we need a keeper. I don't think we need a keeper, but we certainly need 2 central defenders. I don't think Suter's a defender. To tell you the truth.
Do you think he was maybe being a bit clever with his formation and that? I mean, I didn't see the point when I saw the lineup just before the start of the game. I don't know. Sometimes I think we change things a lot when there's no need. I don't think there was a great need for trying to mix things up again. I thought we should have just stuck with how we were playing, but there you go.
I think coaches do that, don't they? They just try to show how smart they are. And they do the tinkering. But we got there in the end, didn't we? Happy days.
We did, mate. We did. So it's not a criticism, mate. We all critique the game differently, like you always say, but I am pleased, obviously, with the result, and we've been looking for these wins away from home. If we were going for a league title, the mindset would be different. You'd be saying, we ground it out, that's really good, but it's because we're in a different situation, we're not quite saying that. So I think if he keeps going like this, he might even get the job. But that's another topic.
There was a lot of, by the way, we'll debate it as the week goes on, but there was a lot of questions. But anyway, we'll be joined by Andy Fjord, and we'll come back to you, Chris. Don't worry, mate.
No worries, mate.
Andy, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, big stuff? Okay.
All right, mate. How you?
Oh, hi. I'm just after showing my what a performance! Albert in there too, is he? Albert there.
Yes.
I am there. How you doing, Paul?
Jeez, oh man, Albert. I'm just after showing. Oh, hi. I'm telling you, I can't believe it. I was. The boy, obviously, we're in the bar, obviously. The boy and his pals and that scene. I said, by the way, Big Dessler's going to get winner here. See when Tavernier, I thought 3-1, that says we're out of it. When Tavernier get a goal, I says, my chance here now. And I said, I'll tell you something, Big Dessler's going to get a winner here. It was 71, I think, to win the game. At that time, it was 3-2, it was 71. So Tommy, stick a terror on that. So I don't know if he's played out or no. I says, Dessler's going to win it here, but you see the chances he missed. It was down to his chances he missed. He was here down to him. Hard luck. The goalie was outstanding. Legs, arms, heads, everything. Oh, but we can't go on like this. We can't just concede goals after 90 seconds, 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Every time we just don't switch on to start with. And that's the bottom of the league. The bottom of the league teams, we think we're going to turn up win. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It'll be our auction. I mean, but hey, some result. But,
Aye, some result for 3-1 down with 20 minutes to go.
3-1, well, 2-0 with them 3-1. Auction. I mean,
some result, and Chris's point about you'd be delighted. Listen, if you turned that back to the second game at Dens Park last season, this season would have been different if we'd have went and won 4-3, you know. But it's not, you can only critique. Tom Arnold, I'm going to take this to Chris. You said you don't think we need a goalie. Are you sure?
Aye. I think as much as that was some carry on that mistake. Yeah, I don't know who it was. Was it Ridvan? It never was that the chance he missed it. Ridvan just kind of let a guy float down.
Aye, Ridvan let him go. Tom Arnold, aye.
Instead of trying to get around him. No, I mean,
he stopped.
He was a
no, I think 3 times he kicked it out of the park, didn't he? You could blame the wind and all that, but it was just 3 bad ones right out of the park with no pressure on him, which is a little bit mental. But I don't know, did you notice that?
Carry on.
Did you notice Dundee took the balls away at the side of the park?
I did. The second
at the end of the game. That was awful. Tin pot.
Aye. It just shows you Scottish football is best. Chris, what's your view on the goalkeeper? You must have got a view of that first goal, mate. Oh, sorry, their second goal. It's another.
Aye. Right. He's very frustrating because I think he's got really good ability. I mean, he'll give us a couple of really good performances when you think this guy's on the ball, and then he'll come up with just a display like tonight. I mean, that's Sunday amateur dropping that ball, you know what I mean? Very frustrating. When he's on his game, brilliant. When he's off it, bit of a bomb scare, to be honest.
Andy?
Oh, that's a nightmare. That's an easy ball to catch. I mean, what is that? 3 times he's done that this season. I mean, 3 times, and it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just a catch. It's nothing. Come off his chest. I don't know what he's thinking about. I do not. But then again, Fenerbahce, Celtic game, outstanding, and then he does that. I just don't get the big, you know what I mean? I just don't get him.
Aye. Albert, Chris mentioned Barry, I think, still in the hunt for the job. I don't know if that game helped him or hindered him today, if I'm honest.
Well, put it this way, right? Take this game and put it where it belongs, in isolation, mate. As I sit and isolated as one game, it was great to watch. Oh, it was a great show. It was a great entertainment. Great goals in it. Hopeless defending in it. It had everything, mate. Bit of bad weather, this, that, and the next thing. In isolation, that was great. But think of this. You're going to play Bilbao, right? If you put that performance in against that team, what do you think's going to happen, mate? Honestly, what do you think's going to happen? We'll get annihilated. That performance was a shambles today. You've got to call it out what it is, mate. I know we win the game in a competition that most people have threw in the towel. But it's a total shot. I'm saying it was great we fought back. All that's good stuff. That is all true. We scored 3 real good goals in the second half. All great, all true. Our keeper's a nightmare. He always has been. And he's going to prove to be the right guy for going forward with Rangers. I hope not this season. I hope he comes back onto form because we've got 2 or 3 important games. Barry Ferguson's he's going to live and die in the next 4 games, mate. The next 4 games is when you're going to find out if you've got a manager or not got a manager. Because the next 4 games is you've got Hibs, then you've got the European game, and then you've got Aberdeen, and then you've got the second leg of the European game. I think that's the 4 games, isn't it? Yes. So they 4 games is going to tell you everything you want to know about this team and this manager and the background stuff. So they better strap in and get this team's head right, mate, because the day was no acceptable. No for me, You always look at this different to the way I'm looking at it. I just see it, that game, the day in isolation, and you've taken it that way. It was great. Great entertainment. Brilliant. Aye, smashing. We win the game. Means nothing in the overall view of things. It means completely nothing. But well done. It's great. We fought back. But the next 4 games is the testing ground now. This is the real testing ground. This is the season now. We're going to do something. Let's see what we do in these 4 games.
Can I just say one thing before I go up?
Yes, mate.
See my problems away from home, and it's a thing that annoys me in football. If I was Barry Ferguson, I'd take all their headphones and music players after them on the bus up, mate. Teach them how to sing Rangers songs and debate the game amongst themselves. So I would ban all that, mate. And we're going overnight stays, ban the FIFA and the football manager and all that. They're all up to 2 and 3 in the morning playing daft games when they should be in their bed. That's fair old guy. Cheers.
I thought you were going to suggest they were out to 2 or 3 in the morning, Fox, like the old days.
Oh, that's all right for us, but no for them.
Dominic, last word for your good self, mate.
I think we should get Ross McCausland to learn about the flute. Get a couple of Big Stevie on the drums. That'll do us. Yeah. Aye.
Anyway, a shout out for the squad. I thought they were excellent.
They were, aye. Although their fans were going a bit mad as well, weren't they? So, aye, the sport hung in there at the end and makes that wee drive back to the road a whole lot better. Or up the road, wherever they stay, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of the buses are coming down from up north as well. So, aye. Football wasn't great, but the more ruined our Saturday night. So happy days, and almost to Hibs. Just to say, Espanyol drew with Atletico the day one each. So,
all right. Okay. Will you go and watch that, get the highlights, and so you can come on and tell us all the weaknesses, right?
Thanks for having me, lads.
Cheers, Mark. Speak to you soon.
See you later, pal.
Andy Fjorvin.
I'm not a crab old bugger. Andy was the fresh. He dogged him. Anyway, listen, thanks for taking my call, boys. Listen, you look out your crocodile, was it? Your inflatable crocodile box for Spain. Is it? I don't know. You had a inflatable anyway. I remember a couple of years ago. Listen, thanks for taking my call. But
Jaffa shot me.
Jaffa did that. It was something to Jaffa. What's the story with Jaffa?
Dealing with some personal stuff, mate.
Sorry. Right, listen, fair play to the big man. I always love listening to Jaffa. But anyway, we'll be in Spain in 26th of May, I think it was. I'm going to Spain in about a couple of weeks' time. But hey, thanks for taking my call. But come on, Rangers. I'm 64 years old. Don't put me through that again. You know what I mean? It's a roller coaster. I called it out in the Old Firm game in the boys there, and I says the big man's going to score, and I said Dessers will score the winner here, and I said it was 71 on your counting to Rangers to win. I says get a tear on that, but no. Anyway, all was and that was, but we can't keep giving away goals, cheap goals like that. You know what I mean? But I'll agree with all Bear. The next 4 games. See, we win the next 4 games.
Oof.
I'll give Barry a job. Anyway, thanks, boys, for taking my call. I love you, bits. Good night.
Cheers, Andy. Cheers.
Yeah, pal.
Chris, took the time to phone in the way back down the road. Chris.
Aye, thanks very much for taking my call. Like I said, I've been listening for a long time, so I really enjoy listening to it. And aye, thanks for taking my call. We need to improve from that tonight. But aye, happy with the result, obviously.
Aye, listen, mate, the last 2 games, mate, you can dress up any way you like. We've had winners in the last couple of minutes. It's exciting. And don't deny that for a minute. And I was as pleased as anybody when that goal went in tonight. Maybe not quite as pleased as I was when Rigamans were in for obvious reasons, Chris.
Aye, of course. I mean, at the end of the day, Dundee, they're at home. They're still fighting to stay up. They had a lot to play for, so I said it does, but we do need to improve, and we'll see what happens over the next 4 games, like the last caller said there.
Cheers, mate. Great to hear from you. And phone in when you're not driving, mate. If you need, I'll give you a note for your missus, yeah?
Thanks very much, lads. Cheers.
Cheers, Chris. Albert.
Bye-bye.
Aye, enjoyed the win, mate. Let's put it that way. Didn't enjoy the performance, but enjoyed the win. Some good goals, real good goals. So it was at least we had a lot to talk about, I suppose, isn't it? It's the way to look at it, because we've had some stinkers. We've had some stinkers to talk about.
No shots, no nothing.
Aye, sitting there going, what happened in that game? Nothing. They kicked half and we all fell asleep. But I can't say about that game today, but we need improvement. Really, honestly, it was a shambles. Because I'm thinking about the European game especially. Because we're up against it. We know we're up against it.
And a stand alone, it's fine, mate. You know, a stand alone, it's fine, you know. But it's mental, mate. That's us went to Hearts and won the last few weeks. Hearts and won. Their place and won. Kilmarnock and won. Places with problems.
Fair about you.
Aye. Just domestically, we've won at Hearts, where we dropped 2 points. We won at Kilmarnock, where we dropped 3 points. There's 5. We won at their place. There's 8. And then we drew at Dundee. There's 10 points we picked up there in the second half of the season. There you go. Maybe Chris and Fox are right and we are right, Albert.
Aye, maybe.
Listen, thanks for joining us, mate.
Aye, no bother, mate. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it as usual, mate. It was good.
Listen, thanks to Chris. Thanks to Andy Fjorvin, the one and only Andy Fjorvin, our good friend O'Malley. Of course, Albert for doing the show. Fox and All School Blue for doing the technicals. Rangers Radio will be back at 8 o'clock Monday night talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, All School Blue.